you happen to have Capricorn in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, dominant in your chart, 7th house placement, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Capricorn, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate to your situation, Capricorn. Few things to remember as you listen to this reading, Capricorn. Remember that this reading is general. So this automatically means, Capricorn, that not every single detail will be a match to your story. You're guaranteed going to find some things in this reading that may actually not resonate, and you'll find some things that do. My advice to you is to always take in what does resonate, leave the rest. Whatever was not a genuine message for you may have been intended for someone else to hear. Do you hear me calling this a same day forecast? But even still, not every single thing happens at the exact same time for everyone. So it may be necessary to give the situations in the reading a chance to occur. Some of you, Capricorn Nation, I'm not speaking to you at all. This happens to not be your reading. So I encourage you always to have the discretion and the discernment to know the difference. Above all else, Capricorn Nation, please don't jump to any type of conclusions or make any type of rash decisions based on what you hear from a general reading. Now, if you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can, of course, book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Lastly, Capricorn, this reading will guaranteed touch on some topics that you might feel are sensitive. That's really not the type of reading that you came in search of. You can always click off this reading, and you can always unsubscribe if that's not the type of reading that you are into. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's dive right into
Capricorn. Let's look in to your next 7 days. Let's see what might be going on for the next 7 days for the Capricorn Nation. Right, it seems like there might be something going on with your living situation. Don't look back, you're not going that way. It just seems like, Capricorn, it's time to move. You might be tempted to look back at something. It could be, Capricorn, part of you is yearning for something that once was. Or this is the way that somebody is feeling about you. Or this is the way that you could be feeling about a circumstance. It looks like it's necessary, Capricorn, for you to whatever this rear view thinking, this rear view mirror situation that's going on this week. Maybe you do have an issue with your rear view mirror. Maybe literally you have something going on with your car that might need a repair. But I feel that you got to move forward. It seems like there's a new chapter that you're getting ready to open. And it just seems like you're worried about something. You've been a bit of a worrywart, Capricorn, about something that's going on in your life. Let's see what's going on with your relationships this week. Some of you, this is a fire sign that's in your energy, and maybe this week you're making a decision about whether or not to stay or go. The way is clear. Awaken the power within you. Maybe the way has not been clear, or you're not sure how to figure out a situation that you feel stuck in. Because it looks like, Capricorn Nation, this week something is causing you anxiety. This week, Capricorn Nation, with a relationship that you're dealing with or a relationship that's around you, risk versus safety. You're looking back at something. I think some of you, the never-ending story. I think you keep going through the same situation, possibly between you and an Aries or someone with Aries in their chart. And it just seems like this week, Capricorn Nation, relationships, especially the romantic ones, seem a little bit complicated. Now, so do the relationships with family members. They look a little bit complicated too. But it just looks like there's some type of dilemma that you're trying to resolve. And it requires you to let go of something. It requires you to surrender. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightless. It may require for you to let something go in order to make the way clear. Because for some of you, Capricorns, you might be making a situation way more difficult than it needs to be. You could be making mountains out of molehills with a certain situation that it's time to, where you're realizing that it is. You got a choice to make this week, Capricorn. You might have multiple options in front of you. It just feels like you've reached a turning point with something in your life, especially a relationship, a romantic one or a platonic one. And this week, it feels like this is a planning week for you. Rapid fire planning. It seems like you're coming up with a solution to something rather quickly, or you get motivated to do so. Yeah, it seems like financially, you've reached some type of challenge, as well as emotionally. It seems like you're frustrated with your career. Maybe you feel like you're not really getting any traction when it comes to that. You're putting in a lot of energy. It's something was accelerating quickly at first, and now it seems like things have kind of slowed down. Somebody is resisting an ending. And it just seems like your guys are saying there's a useless delay with you slowing things down. It seems like maybe you're afraid of making the wrong decision. Maybe you feel like you can't go back and correct something. If you make a decision, you're like, that's final. I can't go back and fix that if I make this decision. Some of you, it could be to leave a job. But for a lot of you, it feels like it is the past. It seems like you got some old anger and resentment that come up this week. And Capricorn, when this comes up, it just, like I said, it seems like it makes you very emotional, and not just like a little bit tearful. It just feels like it's gut-wrenching anger, gut-wrenching pain, and you might be feeling very distracted by the past. It seems like this week, Capricorn Nation, your inner child is crying out to you. Focus on your inner child's needs. Is your inner child afraid or in need of more playtime? Cherish the precious being within you. This could be your own children that could be crying out for help, but it definitely feels like it's your inner child that's creating some type of blockage, or it has something to do with your own childhood this week that comes up, Capricorn Nation, and it brings you into a state of deep emotion, and you might feel like you're trapped there for a minute. Somewhere in your life, Capricorn Nation, it seems like you're feeling confused, you're feeling directionless about a situation, or there's a task that comes up and maybe you're not sure how to navigate that task. Something in your life is causing you these feelings, Capricorn. And it seems like you may have lost touch with something here. Some of you, Capricorn, maybe you lost some keys, or you lost your phone. It seems like you're fumbling around. You're feeling kind of absent-minded this week, Capricorn Nation. It seems like you have a broken or interrupted relationship, like I said, whether romantic or platonic. And with regard to a relationship, there might be some radical change that may need to take place. Capricorn, this week, it may be necessary for you to reach out to other people for help. Because like I said, it just seems like you're really going through something. And without letting other people know or letting people in, it can be kind of difficult for people to really know what's going on with you. It feels like there's people that are trying to come to you to try to figure you out. You have a wall around your heart. Tear down the walls around your heart, give and receive security and warmth. There might be people that are around you this week, Capricorn Nation, that might be noticing that there's a change within you. You're guarded, you're feeling very vulnerable, but you're very closed off at the same time. I think that there's somebody that can really see through you. You might think that, you're coming off as a mystery to somebody, but I think that somebody can kind of, gauge what you're going through. And they might be willing to help you, Capricorn. Yeah, we both know I am not the one for you. Especially in a relationship. It seems like somebody might feel like they lost something valuable. And it could be because they found out the truth. Or this is you, Capricorn Nation, finding out the truth about something. You found out the truth. It crushed you. And somebody is having regrets about the choices that they made. They wish that they had treated you better. This is something that you're worried about. This is something that is either on your mind or on the mind of someone else having to do with you. This is the never-ending story. This is the never-ending story that I feel like you're going through with someone in particular constantly, over and over again. Or this is, you're in your dating life. You're meeting people. You feel like you make a connection. There's no traction. Things kind of fall off. And you feel like you're back at square one. having to pick your heart up off the floor again. You have, some of you Capricorns, you have a legal situation. In this legal situation, it seems like there's a bias. The judge is biased, or whoever is making a decision about this is making a very biased decision. And you might feel like this is absolutely unfair to you in some type of way. So for some of you, when it comes to a legal situation, this is something that you feel is unfair, or somebody around you is making a decision about something, or making a snap decision, a judgment about you, and it's completely off. And you feel like that's completely unfair. Maybe this is somebody that's behind bars. Maybe somebody might be getting out of jail. Or this is you in some type of mental prison about something, fighting a way out. This mental prison, right? We talked about you being a worrywart this week. It seems like it might have something to do with moving. That might be something that is stalled, it's been delayed, or this is like you're not sure what direction to move in or how to get something done. You got a water sign heavily in your energy this week. Or this is you with water in your chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Moving is complicated. It seems like there's a financial situation that you're trying to piece together, and you're having a difficult time focusing, keeping some balance with your schedule. You might be having some issues with your eyesight. The name Iris could be relevant, or the name Lavender, or maybe you're taking some time to relax. You might need to. You got some telepathic communication going on with someone, Capricorn Nation or Crosswatcher, or you have a very psychic gift with something here. Your crown chakra, I feel, is very active. It's very activated. You're doing a lot of astral travel. Your guys are saying caution, fall, as soon as I say so. This is going to sound so random. But I think that somebody might be trying to infiltrate your crown chakra. You might be having a lot of sudden headaches, Capricorn Nation, brain fog. You had a snake around you. This snake, Capricorn Nation, could be a smoker. Or this is someone bringing some type of smoke to you. Let's see, what's going on with Capricorn? Holy Spirit, Capricorns. Oh, yeah. This is a domestic partner, I feel. You might be exposing somebody. Or maybe this is because of what you do professionally. Somebody might be trying to stifle you. But when it comes to a relationship here, it just seems like somebody that you're dealing with is very competitive and argumentative. It seems like that it's difficult for you to compromise with someone because of the type of negativity or pessimistic attitude that they bring to a situation. I think that there might be, for some of you, a situation that is salvageable, or this is you. Maybe you feel like it is. You keep working on it, but now this week it seems like maybe you're coming to realize there's something better. I think that there's somebody that criticizes everything you say or do, whether this is a person or this is a group of individuals. So I think you might be backing off from certain individuals. Maybe this is somebody that you feel is a martyr. Find balance between giving and receiving. It's not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. Maybe this is somebody being an energy vamp. Maybe somebody is taking, constantly taking from you. Or like I did say, you got somebody that's just in a constant state of negativity. Or these are individuals around you, as I stated before. Yeah, it's got you in your feelings this week, Capricorn Nation or Crosswatcher. Or there's a water sign that's really affected by some individuals that are around you. This week, Capricorn Nation, your guys are saying it's going to be necessary for you to get that inner peace back. You could be spending some time alone, or you could be coming up with some type of a solution to some type of dilemma that you find yourself in this week, Capricorn Nation. It just seems like the answer just kind of comes through for you. The answers that you've been waiting for, or some type of clarity that you've been needing for something comes through. It gives you a sense of peace. It clears up the mystery with something, Capricorn. You got some powerful change that's coming in. Around the time of the new moon, which is maybe a couple of weeks from now. It'll help you fill in the gap here where you got some blind spots. Somebody has regrets about something. It said somebody's looking back in the rearview mirror, looking back in the past. They have some regrets about something that they said. I think you do think somebody around you is fake. Or that they just have no heart. They have zero compassion about whatever this is that you're going through. Yeah, this week, Capricorn Nation, is going to be necessary for you to let go of fear. To make some time for your inner child. Maintain your childlike spirit. You might need to carve out some time to be yourself. Or to go away from your normal environment to get some type of upliftment. I don't know. It just seems like home is complicated. And this might be the place where you're making a decision. Something really hangs in the balance. I'm trying to tell you. Yes, the new moon. At the time of the new moon, something powerful begins. You could be doing some type of moon magic, Capricorn, to bring something alive or to make something move forward with your situation. Maybe some of you work with deities. I think you are doing some type of magic, prayers, offerings, help. Honor the deities around you. You're doing some type of change. And I think that the answer or the change that you're looking for comes through. And it could be in the form of an opportunity. I think you might be making a decision about your work situation. But once again, risk versus safety. You may want to change an aspect about your work, or some of you might want to leave it all together. Forward, yes. You want some type of forward movement, forward momentum. I think you do. I think you're looking back on the past. You're looking back on the past. You're basing your new situations, the decisions that you're making about your current and future self. You're basing it on what happened in the past. These feel like these are financial decisions. Maybe Capricorn Nation, you feel like you made some poor financial decisions in the past. And maybe that's what's keeping you from moving forward. This week, Capricorn Nation, I think your guides are daring you to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. I think you're not a fixed sign, Capricorn, but maybe you do have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo in your chart. Possibly, or this is an energy that is around you. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. I think you might be playing it safe. And now your guides are saying it's time to take a risk. It's time to move forward. This could even involve some type of travel plans. You might have plans to go out of town. You might be going on a road trip. And that could definitely bring you a lot of solace. But as far as your career is concerned, it seems like you got a greater purpose, Capricorn. And I think you might be coming to see that. I think that there is some type of change that's coming in for you very soon. And I think that you might become empowered by your circumstances. Or this is just something that some type of mental shift that happens with you. And I think you might be coming to realize you really do have the ability to accomplish your dreams. Whatever brings you passion and joy, Capricorn, it feels like it's time to go in that direction. This week, though, something is causing you to feel overwhelmed. It seems like you might be struggling to reach your goals. But some type of shift does take place where you get some type of clarity. This is definitely a week of healing, getting rest, maybe entering some type of sobriety. Maybe this is somebody around you that may need to. You got some distractions that come in this week, Capricorn Nation, in the form of things that are on your mind, right? Your mind is swirling with a lot of different things, and it seems like deep down inside you know the truth about something. Navigate your distractions, Capricorn Nation. It seems like it is time to move forward with something, but something may take you mentally 10 paces back. Yeah, something helps you to figure out a financial situation. Fine wine. I don't know, maybe you're sipping, Capricorn. Maybe you're sipping on some wine coolers. I don't know. Or this might be, I'd mentioned sobriety. This might be somebody that may need to get some sobriety underway. You have some financial issues. Somebody is coming to help you out with something. What is this? You're being called into service. Believe in your own guidance. I did say that you have a higher calling, Capricorn. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Oh, I think some of you might be leaning toward self-employment, but you're torturing yourself mentally. Yeah, you may need to eliminate these anxiety thoughts. We did talk about distractions and eliminating and possibly detaching yourself from someone. I think you already have, Capricorn, and I think somebody has definitely began to notice that. Capricorn Nation, it seems like some of you this week could be coming across a soulmate. You might be deciding to give this a chance, or maybe this is somebody around you that would like to give this a chance again. Something that maybe didn't work out in the past, and it just seems like if you're open to dating, you may need to free yourself, free your schedule, because it just seems like you're really focused on your finances and your career. It seems like you're trying to piece together a financial situation this week, Capricorn Nation, that you might feel has gotten out of hand. This week, Capricorn Nation, it seems like education is a priority. You might be called to maybe pick up a book or to find a mentor to help you learn something. But you have some negativity that I feel like people might be bringing to you, Capricorn, especially if you're brave enough to actually go for it. I did say that there's an increase here, especially like things pick up for you. You feel like things have been slow. Yeah, maybe you are someone that has a big influence over someone. Yeah, maybe you feel like something has been dwindling. Your money, your finances, yes. Okay. You want to change something. It seems like you're awakened. Yes, radical change. Somebody might be trying to keep you still. For some of you, it's you. This week, I think you might be coming up with some type of radical change, and this brings you some type of abundance. It gets you out of this confined type of energy that you've been in. But again, this confined energy feels like it's your mind. Mentally, you're confined. You're keeping yourself stuck, or you have this belief that you're stuck. Again, you may need to retreat. You may need to change your scenery. Shield your energy. Capricorn Nation. Just as a random side note, Capricorn, you might need to go shoe shopping. We talked about that. You are possibly developing a following. You're making a big influence on people, and for that reason, there could be more haters. This could be where you might need to look beneath the surface of certain individuals because you got a perpetrator around you. Somebody's perpetrating to be one thing, but they're really another. So listen to your instincts. Listen to your intuition. Somebody is really going to be showing their selfish side, their negative side. Somebody's a taker. And you might feel deserted by someone, possibly a Virgo. Or this is somebody that you're not speaking to currently. The advice is to let the past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and now it's gone. Capricorn, that's your lesson this week. Let the past go. It seems like you've been working through this for the longest. You might be making some progress toward this, Capricorn. I think you might be gauging that this week. Somebody by the name of Belle. Somebody could be a Southern Belle. Somebody's coming to communicate with you this week, Capricorn Nation. With that, Capricorn Nation,
This concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascension. Capricorn, if you feel that this reading was helpful, help me out by giving this reading a like, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you already haven't. If you do decide to subscribe, Capricorn Nation, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you are aware when I upload a video for a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I